Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this video. We just hit 900 subs and I'm going to be answering some questions. There's going to be 3 parts in this video. First part will be frequently asked questions, which is stuff that I see a lot of questions that I've seen being asked a lot of times, so I'm going to answer those, of course. And second part will be YouTube questions, which is normal one-off questions that you guys have asked in YouTube comments in my videos. And lastly will be Discord questions, which is questions I've gotten in my Discord server. So let's start. First question, the first of the frequently asked questions, templates. Well, you guys always say can I have the templates? Where are the templates? Release the templates. Well, the thing is, I don't use templates. I don't use a printer at all. I draw the gun out and then just cut the pieces out and look at videos and stuff of the actual thing and then compare it to mine and work that way instead of planning how to each part beforehand. So it's kind of different than those people who use templates. And even my working parts, I just test and experiment till I get it right. Mostly I get lucky and get it off the first and second try, but yeah, that's just how I do things. I don't use templates, so they don't even exist. How can I give them to you? Okay. Second mostly asked questions. Can you build dash? Well, if you want me to build something, join the Discord server. Go to the bottom of the channels. There's channel called Creation Suggestions, which is the place you can literally suggest what gun I should make, and then I'll put in the poll in announcements and you guys can vote for it. If most people vote for it, then I'll make it. It's a simple thing. The one that most people want to see, I'll make the gun. Then views will then people will watch the video instead of some random one-off prototype of some gun that just looks cool but no one will ever search for it. That video is probably gonna get 5 views and that's all. And yeah, it's a wasted effort and that's sad. Does the gun shoot? This is one of the most asked questions. I've seen it so many times. Just watch the video. You can literally see it doesn't, because my channel it's a disclaimer. In the about section of my channel, it literally says my channel focuses on making details and working parts like a toy, not a weapon that shoots. So no, and I don't know how to make it shoot because it's hard. How to cut cardboard? Well, so it depends on experience and tools that you use. So for example, I have a cutting knife like this, and you make precise cuts instead of using something like a big ass blade and just slashing like that. It's going to make a big difference. It depends. It's patience and experience and care and the blade size. And yeah, polish your blades or get a new one when it's dull. Yeah, my 1000 subscriber special video will be a really cool video which I'll go over everything to making a good cardboard gun, and it's everything, literally everything. It's an hour long probably, but yeah. Okay, next, where am I from and which country do I live in? I'm from Hong Kong, China. Used to be a great place, not anymore. And now I live in Australia because, as I said, Hong Kong used to be a good place, not anymore. How to curve grips? Well, glad they asked. There's literally a tutorial in the description. Watch that video. Easy. Okay, why is my channel name My Name Suck? Well, that's a good question. Because my name used to suck. Literally, my channel name used to be really bad, and I didn't like it, so my name sucked. Yeah. Now to the YouTube comments. This is from Annie. Annie says, You copied magical amazing in my BAR video. Well, to that I'll say fuck you. I did not, and I'm gonna show you why. So this is my BAR, right? So look, let's go over a few things first. He doesn't have this, a working trigger. He doesn't have a working mag release, which I'm gonna show you as well. You can see he doesn't have this. So yeah, he doesn't have a mag release. He doesn't have a curved grip, which is epic. What else? His front is different from mine. Also, he doesn't have a working bipod. That's detachable as well, as you can see. His bipod doesn't work like mine. Look at this. And these actually are screws. And he doesn't have that. So Annie, fuck you. You are wrong. And I feel offended by that. Yeah. I'm gonna put this aside. Okay, second question. I wonder how the charging handle works for the G36C you built. From Hello Darkness, my old friend. Well, I have my G36C here. So it's pretty simple. It's just basically this rod. There's a channel between inside, like in the middle, and then there's a rubber band running around that. And this handle is attached to that rubber band, and the handle is pivoted on. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can, like on that white pin there, and it just somehow worked. And it's just like, let's just see if this works, and it did. So as you can see, it works pretty well. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Just put this back. Okay, next question. Do you still have oil guns? Do you still have oil guns, and where do you keep them? And there's even more. Yeah. It's pretty self-explanatory where I put them, just next around my desk. Ever considered selling it? By Juan Cervantes. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. No. More anime girls? Sure. Do you play World of Warships by Yanko Batres Breons? Yes. Can you make a FN FAL by Kujio? Should I check my channel out? I've already made one. I'm gonna put this here, it's hard to put it back. In 2 seconds. Why your pee small? No, you. At least it's bigger than yours. Can you make something that fires pencils by wrong account? No. Sointa Patil says, how do you make it? I already explained it before. GD the real pandemic says, do you have Instagram? Yes. In the description. How to prevent guns from insects? I found them very often by Thank you. Oh, that's a good question. Well, I don't really do much, to be honest. Basically, what I do is, I think that worked, is I just play with them often. I move them around often, and when I see an insect, did. So if you see them around, kill them immediately, of course. And then yeah, just don't like leave them around. Like don't leave the guns around and just never touching them again, and let dust build on them and insects on them. Like play with them often, like move around. And if you haven't touched the gun for a long time, there's gonna be dust on top. Like wipe it off or like slap it a little bit, kinda, but don't slap too hard, of course. But yeah, just use it often as a toy. That's why I make my curved grips and triggers and working stuff, so it's more fun when I play with them. Next question. You like JoJo by Abdul D12? Yes. Yes, I am. How come you build a goddamn beautiful gun but do not know the right terms or words for the right parts? By Jung Kus. Well, this was commented in an old video of mine, and I'm just gonna say, because I just started out, I didn't know that much yet. So yeah, that's the answer. You should paint some of them. By Frank Jackson. No, because I've seen people paint guns, they all look like shit, and I don't want that to happen to my guns, because all the lines like of the congregation just shows up it in like from between paint, and it looks like really bad. It looks really bad. How is the ship wait, I'm gonna answer this next. First anime by Weeb Human. Yes. Naruto? Naruto? I don't know. How is the ship coming along? By Hentai Haven. Wow, nice name. Well, I want to show you. Here it is. This is my ship. It's coming along well. As you can see here. We have working, what are those called again? Turbines, and then nice curves, beautiful curves actually, and that's the bottom. And yeah, it's coming along well. It's taking time, of course, it's time consuming, but yeah, it's pretty well for now. But yeah, next. Now to Discord questions. Bill says, why are you gay? No, you. Loki says, what's your favorite era of history? I like World War II stuff and like Wild West stuff, funny, interesting old stuff that you don't really learn in school. Yeah, like Wild West vignettes by InRange TV, those ones. Or like, yeah, those are pretty interesting. What is your favorite creation? By SoundCloud Rapper 123. It used to be my intervention. This one. Not anymore. Gonna shift it. It went from intervention to my AK-47, because this is just way too good compared to that. Yeah, if you want to watch this video and see why is it so good and why do I like it the most, link in description as well. But yeah. Next. How do you plan or prepare making guns? By Too Much Spice. I spend a little bit of time doing research, watching videos, searching up pictures, basically seeing how insides work and what the parts actually look like. Because for example, on the pistols, the frame is not just like this. It's an extended part here at the back for the slide to ride on. So I have to like look at videos of this assembly and stuff to see that where the rails are and stuff like that, and then you have to look at how the hammer looks like, the whole thing, because if you don't know that, you're not going to be able to make it well. And so yeah, research, look at the gun, look at how it looks like, look at all the parts, and maybe even learn about a little bit of its development history. Why not? And yeah. And then making working parts is basically, as I said before, try and error, experiment, and yeah. Do you play any games by Abdul? Yes. I play War Thunder, World of Warships. Those are the two main games I play now. But I don't really play that much games, anyways, because I don't really have much time. But if I do, I play World of Thunder or World of Warships. I rarely play Roblox. I used to play it a lot, not anymore. Yeah. Ryan Makarovich says, "You like anime?" Hell yeah, I do. What's your IP address by Kimchi? I'm not gonna tell you that. I don't even know that actually. Do you have any YouTuber that also makes guns with cardboard that you took inspiration from? If yes, who are they? By Stendy. Yes, but that wasn't like it's kind of different. So here's how I started off making guns. I was in math class or something. It was boring, so I had like a snack box or something and a bunch of paper near me and a tape. So I got bored and started making stuff, and then I made a big ass sniper rifle with with a working bolt, but it's like really crappy. But I was in grade 6 at that grade 5 even. Yeah, grade 5 at that time. It was pretty cool to me, but yeah, and then I started doing it more. And eventually I started going for more details instead of just a box and then a long tube and then a big thing at the back. So I started working at home. Even but like in Hong Kong you have a lot of homework, you can't really spend a lot of time, so it's not really that good of guns. Here's a picture of the entire collection before I left Hong Kong and went to Australia and started cardboard guns. Well, so I make those paper guns for a year. They all have working parts actually, cause yeah, but it's not really strong and it's kind of weak a lot of times. And paper's flexible and it'll just wiggle. It's really And then one day, I found Magical Amazing, and I looked at this stuff. I was like, "Oh, damn, that's pretty cool." And then there are tutorials on there, so I started making some. Um, I failed the first time, so I went back to paper for a while, and and because at that time I don't really have hot glue yet, so I tried to use tape, but it didn't work. But yeah, so I went to Australia now, and I built hybrids of between cardboard, paper, tape, and hot glue because I got a hot glue gun. Um, yeah, if you look at my cardboard creations review video I did with Andrew, I've talked about that, and yeah, like that's my Hecate 2 and a M4 carbine thing, which you can still see in my channel. It's all there. It's very old. And after that, I tried again. I tried a Magical Amazing tutorial on the Benelli M4 shotgun, which I still have today. This one, which I improved some things. Of course, I added a adjustable stock. There's a pin there, as you can see. Yeah, I added that later on, and then a side rail for flashlight. I don't know if you can see that one. Yeah. And then it worked. It worked pretty well. So I just continued. I tried an M9011 tutorial. I did that, and then a Karambit tutorial. I did that, and then I made my own very first self thought of creation, my Dragunov SVDS, and it turned out great. And then I just continued from there. I forgot what I made after that, but yeah, and then it just started on, and then more experience built, and then learned more about history and guns, and then the working parts, and then eventually, when I made my HK416, I tried a curved grip, which it worked, and then I modified it, and then I changed it a little bit, and then now I have curved grips like like the AK one. Yes, you have seen before probably. Yeah. Magical amazing. Yeah. What is 1027 times 1873 divided by 1846? I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Atrapske by Dad Boy 12345. No. Biggest thing you strive to achieve in your builds by Bravo MMXI. There's really not a biggest thing now. It's kind of balanced between 4 things: details, working parts, durability, and feeling. So details, of course, like these side things. I'm just gonna use my PP for reference because I built this recently. So these, like these little pieces, and then details like this hole, and like what are those called again? Text on the side. I think you can even see that because it's just pencil, but yeah. And then durability, which yeah, and doesn't just shatter and break. Working parts, which of course, and then the slide, which I can't do with one hand, but yeah. And then feeling, which is the whole feeling of the gun, like the curved grip. So that's the whole reason I made the curved grips, because they feel bad. Like if it's just a square box, they feel bad. So yeah. Last question by Stendy. Can you make a tutorial for mag releases, safety, fire selector, and scopes? Sure, someday I will. Well, that's the end of this first Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. If I get enough questions again, I'll maybe do another one someday. Thanks for 900 subs, and I'll see you next time in another video. Bye.